Hi everyone, I'm starting to like this video in the car club. Who wants to join my gang? So yeah, today, mental health or mental illness. What do we talk about? If we talk about mental health, we're talking about everybody, aren't we? Every single person on the planet has a mental health. But it's not everybody on the planet that has a mental illness. And it's the illness that has the stigma. It's the illness that has the discrimination. It's not the health. Mental health doesn't have discrimination against it. Mental health doesn't have stigma attached to it. Depression, living with depression has a stigma. Living with anxiety has stigma. Having an eating disorder has stigma. Having schizophrenia has stigma. Having you have numerous mental illnesses out there has a stigma attached to it, and those persons who deal with it can face discrimination in the workplace, in society. It's not mental health that has the problem, it's mental illness. So can we start talking about mental illness and stop being soft about it, and stop trying to wrap it up in a nice little ball so everybody, in nice little chunks so everybody can find it easier to digest. It's not about respecting mental health, it's to respect the people that have a mental illness. And showing some empathy towards people that have a mental illness. And stop blaming them for the way they are. No, don't ask for it. Don't wake up one day and think, oh, you know what, I fancy a bit of mental illness today. Fancy being, walking around feeling sorry for himself, because that's what people think, isn't it? That, if you live with depression, shall we say, that you just feel sorry for yourself. You just need to pick yourself up and get a grip of yourself. Yeah, if only you knew. If it was that easy, we'd all be doing it, wouldn't we? So yeah, did we stop saying mental health and stop talking about mental health, because mental health is everyone? And should we just get down to the bit of nitty gritty? Get down to the dirty. What it's really like to live with a mental illness. What it means to people. And to have a specific mental illness. Shall we open mental illness up more and start talking specifically about different types of mental illness more, rather than putting everybody under the same umbrella? Depression, anxiety, eating disorders, they have, if you look into them, they have an underlying thing that follows through. These certain symptoms that are the same, but they're different things. They affect people differently. Even a specific mental illness affects people in different ways. The recovery for people is different for people in every way. What works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So, for me personally, let's scrap talking about mental health. Yeah, and referring to it as mental illness, they're two different things. Yes, there's things you can do to improve and better your mental health, and just the same way as there is to improve your physical health. Exercise, eating right. When it comes to your brain, doing, maybe doing a course, studying, setting yourself goals, achieving, it all has a positive impact on your mental health. But it's not mental health that's a problem, it's living with the mental illness. And especially for those who have lived with it from long term, it's about giving those people ways of managing it, and they may never fully recover, but they can learn to manage it and deal with those bad days and come out the other side, so then we can positively impact the things like suicide rates. So that's my opinion. I know some people will have different opinions and tell me I'm thinking about it wrong, but that's what opinions are for. It's my opinion. You might think I'm wrong, but comment below, tell me why I'm wrong. For me, mental health isn't the issue. Mental illness is the issue, and we need to open up the conversation around the different types of mental illnesses and start giving each individual mental illness the respect it deserves, and the people that are going through it a bit more empathy for what they are dealing with. They don't need sympathy, they need people feeling sorry for them. Just a bit of understanding that they're not doing it to themselves. It's not something they've asked for. So yeah, that's my thought for the day. Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody takes care. I'll see you later.